Hi, everybody. I am right now recording from actually the top of this little lighthouse tower thing. And it's kind of funny because throughout COVID, I've really been envying all these people that I saw traveling during COVID and having like sending vacation shots from, like where I'm like here, had been in social isolation, at least physically. And they're like, yeah, we're in Cancun or whatever. And I'm like, oh God, I don't want to be one of those people. But I did want to communicate to you guys that I want you to bring into the what you're working a sense of lightness and fun. I love what Hunter had said about like it's summer and I feel like I'm kind of having this like grown up like summer camp feeling and for me, I've definitely been this last few days with, seeing my family for the first time since 2019, August of 2019. I didn't see them, first, actually, I was very sad after that family vacation in August. Um, my mare died, and I went into a major grief thing for several months. And just as I was coming out of it, COVID hit. And so, and of course, we all know about that, of course. Um, and now my sisters had booked this B&B very impromptu and just said, we've booked it, come out. And I was like, I have to be here. I really, well, more than have to, I wanted to be here. So I think, one of the things that's really great is as things are opening up and as we're able to reconnect with family, I'm still very cautious otherwise, is to bring that sense of, warmth and summer and sun. And it's funny how sometimes I feel like I'm nostalgic for things that never really happened in my life. Like I've never went to I went to horse camp when I was in middle school and it was a day camp. I never did the like going away to camp kind of thing and having bunk beds and camp songs and that kind of stuff. And yet, now as an adult being able to like as a family congregate, it does feel like a summer camp. We're like paddle boarding or we're taking long walks on the beach and looking at weird things that washed up on the shore and we're all like, look at that. What is that? Or my brother-in-law digging clams, or swimming in the ocean for the first time. Actually, I've lived here in this area for many years, over 15 years, and I've never actually gotten into the water above my knees because it's usually so cold. But this bay is warm, so yes, we're swimming. And so I want to put out to you like you can create at whatever point you want in your life, whatever did either if it didn't happen, it can happen now, or if it did, you can have revisited in a nostalgic way. You might hear in the background actually my two nephews who are duking it out with badminton, and it's funny because they're both like these two bean poles with like incredibly wide wingspans playing badminton, and it's been some pretty epic trash talking going on as well. Um, bring the lightness into it, even if you're not like in that situation, like try to connect with any small thing that will help bring that sense of fun back into it. So I look forward to seeing you on Zoom. And oh yeah, this project that I chose to work on to show curved letters is something that I've been wanting to do forever. Like 3 years ago, my brother and niece and I went on this sort of like hiking trip that was everything was ill planned about it, and I own my part in that as well. And we're like trying to come back down from Mount Baker like pitch black, and it's kind of a rough trail. And actually, my dog Storm really helped us get down the trail because we could see her black and white markings. And I had a tiny little like flashlight that clipped onto my belt that also like helped us to not have to spend the night on the mountain kind of thing. And as a result of that conversation, we decided to call ourselves the Dumb Outdoor Recreational Hiking Club. I dropped hiking, just dumb outdoor recreational thing, because now my brother has a paddleboard, so we can be stupid with that too. So opening it up to all kinds of things. And so one of the challenges is like, either keep going on what you started with last week, which is awesome. Or if you're like, that's fine, but I want to do something different, here's an alternate challenge. Do a little logo for your family or your friends or or yourself about that you can make into a button or a sticker, because we're going to be making this into buttons and stickers. And ironically, my niece now is actually a camp counselor, complete with the bunk beds. She's bracing herself for this week because she is going to be taking care of, like, I think 6 9-year-old boys, and everybody is telling her, like, boys that age, all they do is fart and laugh about farting. And she's just gorgeous. She looks like Grace Kelly. And so, at 17 or something. And so I think they're all going to have tremendous crushes on her, and she's going to be tortured. So it's ironic. But she also has access to a button maker. When she saw I was working on it, she's like, "Oh, we can make this into buttons. I've got button maker access." So, and I can also look up some ways, maybe online, that we can get that done, or through Office Depot or something like that. Anywho, have a fabulous week. I'm sorry this lesson is late. The internet is insanely bad. It makes my internet look good. And right now I'm getting ready to go to an internet cafe or coffee shop and plant myself with my nephew's laptop, because nothing worked. Except at least the paddleboard. All right. Love you guys. I will see you soon. Take care.